All right, we're just gonna have to roll up those sleeves and make this work. We're just gonna have to make this work. First, I gotta turn the sound back on. You know what? Let's turn the sound up a bit because you guys probably want to hear it. Hey, remember how I said it's kind of weird that Goodbye Volcano High doesn't have like music on the title screen? Like, sure, Snoop Game was kind of low key, but listen to this. No, you feel a little. You feel a little. Can't you feel the love tonight? uh, I'm feeling. Let's get going. Let us meet the protagonist. Step 1. September 4th. Oh, we're not starting in the middle of the year, huh? Year 201,002,023 BC. Amid the arid heat of the morning sun of the Volcaldera Bluffs, I can't help but miss living in the more temperate weather of the Midwest. Summer sleeves are in style this year. That jacket's aroma. Jacket's aroma? That jacket's aroma blog better be right. This sweat thing is killing me. At least it's guaranteed to start getting chillier in a few weeks. Yes, because it's September. Don't. Protagonist, please, for the love of God, did you watch Ned's Survival Guide? September is still summer. You can't wear the thick winter coats yet. Please, keep it in mind. Does anyone under 18 even know what Ned's Survival Guide is anymore? Or has that just vanished? It's where I got Gamuga Schmupple from. Come on. Besides, I'm sure to make an impression in with this. Abercrombie and Flint. Oh, Amber. Abercrombie and Flint is all the rage these days. Look at them. Shh, shh. Okay, how do I... Yeah! Look at them! They're just random background characters, and they got so much going for them. It's like a Goodbye Volcano High, but they also had like a lot going into the backgrounds. Look at this. We got the vines hanging from nowhere. We got some shadows in the background. We got a lovely lady in front. That's a tall-looking lady, though. Damn, that's a long leg. She's got something on her tail, you know, augmented a bit. We got your typical punk. We got the beanie, the tears, the skateboard, and everything. We got some, I don't know who that guy in the background is, but he ain't loving it. If you got wings, like, you can't sit down, right? Like, you're just forced to stand up or lean forward. Ugh, that's gotta be... I mean, these things aren't even accommodated. Like, listen, I've talked about this. If you're gonna make seating like this for tails, you have to have a tail gutter, a place where you can put the tail, or extra space. You know, put the backrest a bit further forward so that there's some space for your tail in the back. So it can curl around a bit more comfortably. That's not done here. Caveman on, I'm docking points. But don't worry, I also dock these exact same points. Exact same points for Kabavakana. But I will say this, if this was made in a human area, if this was made in a human colony by humans, I love it. I hope a dinosaur complains about it a lot. I sigh and lean back in the hard plastic seating of the metro. This is above ground, man. Just call it a tram. I'm on my way to my first day in a new school. Ordinarily, I'd just be glued to my phone on the trip, but there's just too much on my mind right now. My folks' sitch requires us to move frequently, which gives me little time to fit in. Much like how a rolling stone gathers no moss, I could never make a friend I'd keep longer than a year. A lot of promises to keep in touch that petered off within a few months. Admittedly, it's my fault in the end. Besides, that's going to change starting today. I'm going into senior year now. It's my very last chance to prepare for the world ahead. Luckily for me, the cards are stacked in my favor. I feel around in my backpack for my DSLR. That's a fancy camera, dude. Holy cannoli. Are you a YouTuber? Oh. So my fingers can absent-mindedly fiddle with the mode dial. I forgot to turn it back later, so everyone is overexposed, and the aperture just... Oh, everything was just... Oh, the color correction was terrible. I really shouldn't have touched that thing. St. Helens High School, which again is a reference to Jurassic Park, I've been told. I read one of the fanfics someone recommended, and they're like, old Mr. Hammond had a park, and it's just like... That's perfect. That's a perfect song. St. Hammond High School is extremely well known for their artists' curriculum. In other words, I'd be surrounded by people that share my interests. What a smart move. What a smart move, protagonist, man. Even if it is a bit of a ride away. Speaking of rides, I'd hope that my parents could drive me there today. That's fine. The trains are probably pre-dino. I would love that. If that's true and they bring it up and the dinosaurs hate, I love it. I think that's just the best. because it's such a cute world building detail. The best world building details are laziness and humanity. It's done because some jackass didn't want to fucking bother is the best reason to do something. Listen, okay, stop. In Star Wars, the reason the Y-Wings don't have their plates is the engineers got sick and fucking tired of putting them back on. The only reason they look like that is because the people maintaining them were like, I can't be bothered anymore. That is a great reason to do something. Ah! I love it. Speaking of, yeah, okay. By the time I was up, though, they had already left for work. You know, just like Fang, whose parents are just always at work. Jesus. No big deal. I like the hustle and bustle of public transportation, especially since they actually pay someone to maintain this thing. Look at the chrome, man. Look at the chrome. It's gleaming. Gleaming. The plants are vibrant. They're full of flowers. You can feel this is a well-maintained metro, that it's a good place. Look at them. No one is worried on this. Everyone's just having a good time. Everyone's just having a good time. I imagine I'm going to have to get used to this anyway. Yeah, man. I remember when actually, I've generally always lived close enough to school that wasn't a major concern. I'm not American, so you can live near your school. Or go with a bike. As time passes, my mind wanders to memories of previous schools. And I'm being the 99%, well, Ike Inco is the 1%. Ooh. I don't know, man. You can have good public transit and not live in a 1% neighborhood if your fucking government isn't cracked to shit. Like, you want to know, like, the buses I take around here aren't the best, but they're fine, and they're fine. Come on. I do imagine that you need to be in the 1% area for them to fucking polish the chrome every day, though. Damn. They all sucked. Really? I thought your problem was not fitting in. Mr. Protagonist Kun. Hey, I need to make the most of the situation I'm in. Not to get all sad like this. I need to do something. Like, take a selfie near the hobo next to me. I won't get stabbed. Get up and breathe in that fresh... That's a lot of asterisks for me. You know what? Like, Nasser did give us some good advice in Goodbye Volcano High. Take a power stance, you know? Take an action. I'm interrupted by the ding of the terminal board, and the car gradually coming into a stop. I'm still available for doing the like I'm gonna go anywhere. I step off... Jesus, that's a nice background, though. That is so nice. That is great. Doesn't look like a caldera, but I do like what it looks like. That's spiffy. That's a nice view. Just a nice view. I step off the metro, heading out of the station as I follow a few other students heading towards school. Okay, funny story time. One time I was going... Listen, when I take new routes on the public transit, one time I got off early and I had to walk the rest of the distance, and someone was like, why did you get off there? And it was like, I thought I missed the station because I didn't know the area. Anon didn't eat charity food. Oh, yeah, but a deal... Oof. Combo has buses and trains. What a blessed boy. Oddly enough, I'm only seeing dinosaur students. Not another human to be seen anywhere. Must be one of those dino-heavy regions. Dino nuggies. Diny. There's a lot of greenery here as well. You almost forget how close we are to a major city. The pathway leads to a stone bridge that goes over a small creek. Damn, you got a small creek? All I got is a gutter full of hobos. And I'm like gesturing to the blood in the gutter. As I walk across, I notice other students meet in pairs and walk with each other. The air begins to fill with the sounds of laughter and stories of how their summer break went. There it is. I need to move this thing around a bit. Sorry, my setup's a bit meh. I'll go during the weekend, not the weekends. Yeah, man. There it is. The school peeks out over the trees ahead of me, as though inspecting and welcoming me inside. St. Hammond High, my new home away from home for the next year. Yeah, man. Yeah. I stop and take a deep breath. The air is crisp, reminding me of an old campground I went to back in elementary school. Once again, I'm handed an opportunity to make something of myself. He has a lot of breaks, a lot of pauses. I'm apprehensive, but hopeful. It's my last shot at this. There's no going back. I take my first step onwards. Here we go again. Okay. Jump into the painting. Protagonist. Bum, 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 bum. It's your first star. You gotta get it, boy. You know that the first star is the one that alters the level the most. On the second playthrough, you gotta go for it. Oh! I was gonna say weak background, but it's animated. Ooh, that's... Whoa! Dude! Look at that mural! Oh, that's cool. That's a nice-looking school building. Dang! This kind of reminds me of a rehab center I saw once. What a nice background, though. Damn! Students mill about in the front yard. The school is known for its heavily prioritized art programs. Over 2/3 of the graduates end up pursuing a career in the arts. About half of them regret it from what I've read, but still plenty of that made it, right? It's also the management's claim to fame, with the facade of the front entrance being dominated by a vibrant mural. Did an alumni paint that, or someone else? Yeah, man, that was a good animation. Stock bird noises, I feel. I got a good feeling about this place. Unlike Volcano High, which was like extremely boring and standing on a hill and looked kind of depressing in the morning fog. A few students eyeball me as I continue walking in. Some friends whisper to each other. I just knew this jacket would pay off. The front doors are propped wide open. I already feel the cool breeze inviting me in. This is not economical to run your AC while you have the doors open. Inside, it's a familiar, yet brand new sight. Damn! Look at that floor! You know, it's a simple view, but I like it. We got some goobers in the back with a Steam Deck. You know, promoting that Steam Deck. Did you get a sponsorship from Steam? We got a nice plump individual and a skinny one having a fight. Who knows what they're fighting about? And we got two ladies who are they're watching something scandalous on the phone. And we got ourselves a Nasser and Naomi in the back. We got the OG pair in the back. What a collection. And I love that the mural is very present. It's very much like, here it is. Take a look. It's in a book. It's not overbearing, but it does feel, lived in. Don't forget to... Listen, you know that that lady in the right was showing off the phone, the guy in the thing is like favorite, and subscribe. You know that's happening, Como. You know that's happening. I love the detail of the exit sign. There's a waste bin in the background with some trash next to it. It's a lot of little details. Very cute. Love that they're going for the classic mirroring the image in the reflection, even though that doesn't generally actually work. I hadn't mentioned it yet, but the school is also unique for its student body. It's composed almost entirely of dinosaurs. All matter of saurian herbivores and otherwise. Damn, there's a... Whoa. Okay. Okay, let's look at some more cuties. We are looking at the cuties. We got the guy with the sports bottle on the left. You know what those two bros are up to. They're broskies. They do the muscular handshake. We got two dorks over here. Oh, you better not... I'm very picky when it comes to tail holes, because I know how to get them wrong. But look at those ladies in the back. They're having a nice time. You know, I like that they're going for some pretty muted colors. They're not too hard on the eyes. I mean, let me take Snook Game back out. Let's take out that old Snook Game CG. I just want to compare, because these are relatively modest individuals. Let's see, I'm looking for the giant diagonal. Where is it? God, every single time I look for this image of, like, the school zoom, I always miss it. I don't know what it is. My brain just refuses to acknowledge that it exists. I love it that every time I open the CG, the first thing I see is the bad ending, because they're all called A. Oh, and then the... There we go, stairs. No, they were pretty modest back then. Definitely going for more of a jab at the idea, but... it was also busier. But yeah, look at these characters! They're nice and cute. Pretty modest. Yeah, because they already made the joke in Snoot Game anyway. And these are a bit more, you know, straightforward. I like it. Because there is the colorful lady in the back, but... Scales, feathers, tails. Is that a tether? A tether? What's a tether? I don't even know. No, I'm out of my element. Wings, talons, and webbed hands. Not to mention the colors. All vibrant enough to challenge the bright mural in the school outside. I'd use the term phantasmagoric if I was smarter. I love phantasmagoric. We got another one? Are you kidding me? We got 3 of them? Oh my god. Okay, listen, I'm not... That is Mandark and Dexter. You're not fooling me. They got the hairdos down. The Dexter one is the obvious tell, though. And we got some ladies in the... We got some dudes in the back over there. They got some sports prizes. That's pretty cool. We got one for soccer, basketball, and whatever that third one is. Got someone listening into those tunes. A nice feathered lady up front. Lady? Yeah, she's got the white eyelashes. The old rule of the eyelashes. We got a person who's probably admiring their own trophy. I'm gonna win that, or I already won that. And of course we got... Dexter, please remove your emergency escape hatch from the classroom. You're moving to a new one, and we don't want to have people get mixed up. I gotta say, I love how they're drawn, though. Like, they look like really good fan art. God damn. It is one big image. I know. There's a lot more, emphasis on this. But imagine, and if you talk about the dichotomy of lemons and melon breads. Listen, Como. I've said before that one of my dream things is to end up with enough money that I can buy the high-end slots in Patreons and stuff, and just get random Ophinia cameos everywhere for shits and giggles. Just for the hell of it. If Caveman wants to work with me on that, I'll probably just be too shy to engage. So they can do it, and nothing will happen. Not to mention, I don't have any communication channels. Good luck finding me. Although, admittedly... Why would she even be talking about that? Although, actually, no, she would totally do that in front of just random people. In front of a class, though. Who made her a teacher is the real question in that context. Oh. What a lovely view, though. Just great. Dozens of students march around, reconnecting with past friends and meeting new ones. Just like you want to, buddy. We'll make it work. Some anxiously glance at their schedules, checking every door as though they were numbered at random. I probably shouldn't be standing I have no idea who we're dealing with. So we're gonna do a goof voice. Is that it's an art school? Oh my god, it's true, it's an art school. They're referencing Dexter. Okay, I just noticed something. I need to do something about my alerts because they're in the way of the text box. There you go. Don't want that to fuck it up. Let's do a random voice, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do for realsies once we know what the hell we're dealing with. Wow! Is that a human? Uh-oh. It's your first friend! Oh no. Oh no! This is everything that didn't happen in the other one, because Addon showed up and he just vanished. And now everyone is rub-a-dubbing them. It's technicolored. I'm soon surrounded and overrun by a crowd of neon-colored teenagers. Clearly my jacket is working like a... You're such a smug little boy. Clearly my jacket is working like a charm. Listen to this cute music. This is adorable. Look at him. Wow! He's like a life-size mannequin! No kid! Is this what it's like to be pop? No, this is what it's like to be a sideshow. They don't like you, they're just wondering. I wasn't expecting this to happen so quickly. Okay, if this was Snoot Game, this would be the part where everyone starts laughing, but I'm going to assume they're a bit nicer this time. A few students are taking pictures with their phones. I even see one with a sketchbook and pens in it, rapidly scribbling on the... Are humans that rare? Really? Wow, a human! Are you like a foreign exchange student? In the chaos, a few people touch my hands. Oh no, I have scale allergy. This is the worst time to find that one out. Whoa, man, human skin feels weird. Jeez, it's a bit uncalled for. Yeah, oh no, he doesn't... Oh no! Oh, that's great! We're not confident enough to tell him to back off. Oh, that's so cute. Aiko, Mr. Cognito, please, here's some pet-pats. Here's some pet-pats, please. It's fine. It's fine. Go along with it. There's so much happening. Yeah, man, I'd break down. And I don't want to be a party pooper. Yeah, now's not the time, is it? A few more people shout at me to get my attention. Hey, could you look in here for a side profile? Yeah, man, this would be some good reference material. Wait, I need to get a better look at his skin texture. I once again find myself frozen, only muttering quietly as I hastily try to follow the instructions. Seriously, though, it's so weird that none of this happened in Volcano High, but here they're, like, bombarding him. I guess they're... Ah, there you go. Eventually, all the Saurians take their photos and talk themselves out before dispersing back into... I told you, they just needed reference material. By the time I recover from the shock of the situation, the last one breaks off, and I seemingly find myself all alone again. Yeah. Spur of the moment, I got all caught up in the hype. Oh, that was my chance to socialize. Wah, wah. I blew it. Okay, listen. Mr. Cloaker. I kind of want to point something out that I think is worth discussing. I mentioned before that in Volcano High, they kind of squander that. They didn't go... They could have gone two ways. Either we are in control of Fang, and Fang has thoughts, but they don't want to act on them. But I hope that they do it the right way. That it's consistent. The problem with Goodbye Volcano High is they were inconsistent. Are we Fang or not? Was a big problem. If we're consistent here like we were in Snook Game, then I am perfectly on board. I'm not against the idea, I was against the execution. Like I said, ideas are cheap, executions are hard. It doesn't matter how bad your idea is, if you stick that sick McFario 900, no one can argue. Oh, he looks so... Hey, you're a human, right? Triceratops, go lead forward, scanning me up and down. She does not look like someone you would want to hang out with. You know what she wants. She wants you to buy her a free lunch and nothing else. This is it. Time to seal the deal and get a new friend. Inko! Yeah. Close enough. Even the jacket can't save him. The swag can't protect him. Hey, can I get a selfie with ya? It'd be great for one of my classes. What classes? Yeah, definitely. She puts an arm around my back for a shoulder hug while she poses dramatically. Are we getting alarms? No. Maybe a bit too friendly? I mean, everyone was friendly a minute ago. Big smile now. She takes a picture and checks it enthusiastically. So, I'm Inko. Oh, yeah, cool, yeah. And I gotta go. Oh, you poor schmuck. What's the photo for, by the way? She pauses, aloofly chewing some gum. My fashion design class. That jacket is ballin'. Thanks for the pecan. No, she just wanted the jacket. The suede couldn't do it. It was too smooth and not sticky. Well, I feel my shoulders sag as I now taking the sparse hallway around me. Not allowed choosing for the demo? That's fine too. I'm fine with that. Like I said, as long as you're consistent. Just don't be weird about it. Everything can go. At least she was polite about it, yes. It wasn't a deception. That must have been my 15 minutes of fame. I don't think it even lasted 15 minutes.